Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Happy Monday. I hope everybody's starting out to just an absolutely wonderful Monday. Uh, you're going to have Joey, you're going to have Lauren, and you're going to have Abby over moderating. But I needed to start out with some deals for everybody. So, kicking us off really strong, we have our winter sale just kicked off in February. It's a sparkling save. You can save up to an extra 20% off, depending on the amount of jewelry you're purchasing. That is throughout Sarda Favorites, Last Chance, and our Tucson page. Also, let me know if okay. I can hear them on my end. So really strong. Everybody, so what we're going to be looking at today, like I mentioned, our deal. You can also shop our virtual Tucson booth. We didn't make it to Tucson as a seller, so we still wanted to bring you those amazing deals still available online. So you're going to get 50% off, and then that will stack with our more sparkle, more savings. Okay, everybody, it's a capsule sneak peek. So super excited. Hello, everyone. Spent the weekend at the Tucson show. It was amazing. Kristen Michaels, awesome. So jealous. Michelle's actually down in Palm Springs. We were kind of thinking about, I don't know, maybe hopping over for a weekend. But let's get on to Lauren because, guys, do we have some really amazing capsules for you today? Holy smoke. So Capsule release tomorrow, 12 p.m. PST, but starting off super strong with a stunning aquamarine set. And also, just to remind everybody, capsules. What are capsules? I'm sure a lot of you tuning in, you guys know, but super limited release, super like you're not going to see him again. What you may see is you may see some of the same jackets, but you're not going to see him in the same stones. Okay, and what we call a jacket is it's the same design, right? That Janelle's using. She may be trading out some of those stones, but you are not going to see the you're not going to see the same stones come back in on any of these. So holy smoke. Also, everybody, I got to shout out. Sorry, Susan, Deborah, Terry, Ola over on Facebook, Lisa Crandall, and of course, Karen and Julie. But let's dive in here, okay? We have our aquamarine, super 12 millimeter. It's a round cabochon. These are just to die for, especially the silver work she put these in. We have two bracelets, one pendant that Lauren's showing right now, and on the ring, 5 total pieces between a 6 and a size 10 is what we're gonna have available. This is such a classic style Janelle's done. Of course, she did it in the capsules because these are like her archive signature pieces. So you just have that beautiful tree of life design. You have fully finished gallery backs. Stunning. Everybody, I'm giving you prices as well. $120 on the ring and $150 on the pendant. Just a reminder, 6 through 10, one of each on the ring. There's going to be 3 pendants. Going on to the bracelet, this by far is the most limited of this collection. We have 2 sizes. We have a size 675 and a size 725. All right, those fits, that 725 can go up to an 8, and that 675, we'd say probably goes down to a 6.5. All right, of kind of how big you want. You get that one retention, how Lauren just showed right there. So super easy to get on and off. One of each. One of each, and again on the capsules, because of silver prices. Thank God they're finally starting to go down. Let me tell you, it has been stressful. So it's still super high for like where it's been, but guys, I'm gonna take I'm gonna take high 70s any day over 100. It's insane. So two different prices on the Bengal sizes, 231 and 242. So you got like $11 price difference there on the two different sizes. Loving the new silver design a lot, says Deanna Diaz. Yes, super. I mean, the work on these, stunning. You have the frangipani's. What I really love that detail. I love when this is so rare. She almost like never builds off of a bracelet like that. She usually builds on top of that 3D layer. So I love seeing those frangipani's pop off. Of course, they're smooth. Okay. So we're spending extra time polishing each one of those frangipani's so you're not getting poked. And also, Janelle, her fashion sense. She's wearing knits all the time. It's Washington, okay? So she's also thinking that jewelry is not going to get caught. This entire lot, total, one of each of the bracelet, three of the pendant, and one of the ring. Make sure to show up at 12 p.m. But guys, I gotta pop on. I gotta say hi. I'm gonna be hosting the shows all week with Lauren. Abby's gonna be on the keys with you guys. It's gonna be a fun week. Don't miss Friday. Okay, Friday we have a really exciting Valentine's Day show. I think it's going to be a little extra special, and then that next Friday, Michelle's going to be back. She's going to be hosting Valentine's Day, so definitely make sure invite your friends to that. We'll do extra special stuff. Michelle's going to have games on that Friday before Valentine's Day because we know, everybody's different, and whether if you're spending it with loved ones, whether if you're spending it with yourself, we want to make sure Sardo meets you where you're at. So we want to definitely think of everybody here. But coming up next, a stunning Praise Your Light collection. Love, love, love this. If you've been shopping our Peridot, this is going to be perfect to pair with the bracelet. Let's start. Let's start on the bracelet. Two sizes, same exact size range of the aquamarine. Okay, we're gonna have a 6.5, and we're gonna have that 725. We do have two in that 6.5. You have my personal favorite toggle closure, 3 jump ring extenders, and who else was online this weekend getting those bracelet extenders? They finally came in. We had to rush those for you. I know that's been a hot commodity, so I hope you guys were able to pick that up. So love these stones. The Prasiolite on this Lotus table facet, I hope it's coming through, but wow, can you get lost in this Prasiolite? A 10 millimeter, I think, is set perfect around this stunning bezel, but the cut on this, I've never seen Janelle do a Prasiolite like this. This Lotus table, amazing. So amazing. 3 jump rings, and of course, fully finished, fully designed. Even the details in the toggle, you have immense amount of granulation. And again, all that is silver. Prices on this. That 6.5 is going to be at $192, and we have 2. Fitting up to a size 7. We'd recommend going to a size 7 on this one, and then that 725 is going to be $236, and we only have 1, and that will get up to a size 8. The cut, absolutely amazing. This entire lot too is going to be in that same 10 millimeter Lotus table cut. So wow, wow, wow on all these crazy lights. I also just got to give a quick shout out that Peridot cushion square 6 millimeter facet. I mean, stunning. I love the tones. These green, the Peridot and the Crazy Light, they go so well together. So the ring that we're showing, starting at $138, we have 6 of them. This is by far, I think, the largest quantity we've had on a capsule ring. So very excited on that. Sizes 6 through 10, though. Sizes 6 through 10 on this Praise Your Light ring. Like I mentioned, from Brazil, you have your Lotus, the Lotus table. So, I mean, wow. Wow, wow, wow. And I also, I believe I misspoke. So that entire collection that goes, but Janelle threw in an extra little, this isn't technically part of the collection, but a different cut. We only have 4, 6 through 9 on this, $138. It's matching the same price. But if that Lotus table isn't your jive, this might be. You have your Kaleidoscope buff top in a 12 millimeter. So you're going to get 2 additional millimeters. The cut you can get lost in. Holy smokes. So beautiful. Sizing band there too. But like I mentioned, you're going to see that same jacket in these capsules. So you have it in Crazy Light. You have the same in Aquamarine. So pick your poison. Go blue. Go green. Super stunning. Completing that the Lotus table out, we have our pendant. There's 4 available. There's going to be 4 available at $144. 144, matching 1-to-1 with your Aquamarine. Love, love the pendant enhancers, rare earth magnets, some of the strongest in all the world. Uh-oh. Sorry, guys. We were like, hello, pay attention. I was not in the chat. Okay. My keyboard's loud. I don't even think I was typing. Okay, my bad. Sorry. Becky's asking, could we get some light? But it does look like it lightened up a little bit, but Tanya, let me know if you need need to get out there. Oh, can I do it? Can I just adjust the exposure? Yeah, sure. Let me see. Okay, I don't want to hold you guys up too much, but let me mess with the exposure here. But let's pop back over to me because I don't. Lauren's standing there like a statue, and she's like, Joey, you're done with the collection. Let's move on. Coming up, okay? Oh, you know what? Did we have earrings in that, Lauren?
We did. I didn't get to show it yet.
Okay, guys. We're gonna pop back over.
I'll switch on to the next look, and then I'll bring in the earrings after.
Okay, sweet. So we have Crazy Light earrings, only a size 2, only 2. They're dangles, and they're like carved. Whew. Janelle did a great job. Coming up though, we have a beautiful, beautiful Sonic Pink collection. Like I mentioned before, Mystics, they're unfortunately kind of coming to an end here, okay? I mean, ideally, we're going to have them through the whole year. Ideally, Exotic comes back and says, hey, I'm going to, resume production. But what we have is what we have. But the tees, the 2 Praise Your Light earrings, wow, wow, wow. 11x9 ovals, stunning Bali bezel work here on our classic ear wires. Whew. Don't miss these. This is going to be a race. $126. $126 on these 2. We only have 2. Sorry, Brandy. Brandy was like, are they studs? Oh, man. No, no studs. We're on the dangle. Lauren's getting a good little measurement there while I try to, let's see. Guys, I'm sorry. That's going to be really loud. Let's see. But Tanya is sending me stuff for how to do this.
Yeah, usually on my end, whenever usually I regular shows, I bring up the exposure a lot more, but the way that we're doing it, I don't have that function. I don't know if we're able to do that function if we're
Yeah,
doing a dual.
I don't think so because okay. We're on to our Sonic Pink Mystic Quartz and the Sweet Surrender. It's all mystics here. Let's start with the rings. I know you guys absolutely loved the amethyst and the Janelle did one other in the Everlasting Presence, but this Everlasting Love ring is to die for. 108, there's three, only 7, 8, and 9. So we're back down to super, super limited. And look at the flashlight. Wow.
Sorry,
Really
that was my idea.
really trying to show off the pinks. For Sonic Pink, we had previously done some Sonic Pink, so I'm sure some of you in the chat will have, but it's Lauren, you're there.
Yes.
I wouldn't say it's like a extremely bright pink, but it's not purple,
No.
right? It's a very nice muted pink.
I would say yeah, there's pink. Like you can tell that it's pink. It's not like, oh, is it pink? Is it purple? It's a definite pink. I would say maybe even on the verge of a little bit of purple. I feel like you can hopefully, I don't know if the camera reads it a little bit, but for the bracelet, you can see the color
Yeah.
more.
Yeah, it's definitely like it's not purple. It's 100% pink. And then also just a reminder on the Mystics, right? Is you get that multicolor facet, especially when it hits that light. That's why we love the Mystics so much. I also needed to follow up on Julie's question. You said, is the Lotus a buff top? The buff top is on the Kaleidoscope. So on the Everlasting Mercy ring, that will be a buff top, but the Lotus Staple is faceted. Onto the bracelet, we have 3 different sizes, one of each: a 625, 675, and a 725. Also, we're going to be releasing a lot of this documentation out to you guys. That way, you guys can like double check your fits and everything as well. That 625 will fit up to a 6, the 675 fitting up to a 6.5, and the 725 because of it being more of an oval, that's gonna go to a size 7. One of each. It tops out at 264. 264 on the price. 264. And also, I think another way that once we round this up, I'm gonna show the collection, like the creative again. That gets you a really good idea of the piece.
Mm-hmm.
The last thing that I know this beautiful dainty ring. I mean, I love this bezel. This is probably one of my favorite bezels that Janelle's done. So luxury. So all this is done by hand, guys. This is all hand set. The stones hand set. All the estrals, the hand granulation is laid. Love. So much work goes into this, especially for only $84. We have a size 6 and a size 8. Measurements on these stones, both of the rings are 8 millimeters. 8 millimeters for our Sonic Pink. Love this collection. Here's the creative again, everybody. So you'll be able to get this is lit a little bit better, you'll kind of get an idea of those pinks that are really going to pull through. And we definitely have an anticipated collection here coming up. I'm really, really excited about it. And also, Brandy, I think you're going to be pretty excited about it too, because we have some studs coming up. So make sure to stick around. But we have our olive quartz and citrine. Lauren's ready to go. Like I mentioned, this capsule release, where you're going to see a lot of the same, jackets. This is the whole collection right here. We have our studs, and like the garnets that just released, that's where that post is going to sit. Okay, so these are like 1-to-1, the same exact kind of style of the garnets. We'll just work up. How about, because I know everyone's going to want to see the rings, Lauren, so we'll just start at the bottom. The olive quartz, these are in an 8mm, same cut as the Praise Your Light. So you have your kaleidoscope buff top in 8mm rounds.
Wait, I'm sorry. Are we going with the bracelet or the earrings?
Oh well, I was talking the earrings.
Oh, okay. I was making sure. My
Talking
bad.
the earring, yeah. So I'm really trying to see if you can see that kaleidoscope. The kaleidoscope in the oval, so good. Love these. So again, these are gonna come with almost 2 carats of olive quartz, $120, and we have 5. So same amount as the garnets. And let's hit the rings now, Lauren, because these rings, again, we have our Everlasting Presence ring on Lauren's ring finger. To die for. I just got done talking about this in the Sonic Pink, but we did it in the olive quartz 8mm. All these olive quartz are going to be in our kaleidoscope buff top. So same amazing handwork detail. We still give you that sizing band, but wow, so olivey. It's literally like the perfect olive, just like almost like a martini. The way that this is coming through, those olive martinis. Next, we have we'll go to your middle finger. This is our Everlasting Love, $126, and we only have 3 of them. I don't have the sizes available on these, so but a limit to 3. And okay, again, sorry guys, I misquoted. Janelle's doing a special cut on at least one ring in all these collections to mix it up. This is the one special cut. We have our Ottoman cabochon 10mm, because I was looking at it, I was like, no, that doesn't look like a kaleidoscope. We have, yeah, such a rare facet, but look, it's flat, so it's extremely low profile. The bezel comes up, hugs it, super protected. Hand Jawan set around the bezel, because Janelle doesn't do boring bezels. That Ottoman cut is going to be $126, and there's only 3 of them. That's probably going to be the hottest olive quartz here. I love the negative space. This is a winner. And then, like the other collections, we have the Everlasting Peace ring, 102, and we have 5. I also need to call out that previous ring, the Ottoman, that is in a 10mm, so you're going to get a little bit more stone altogether compared to these 8mm. But still just as gorgeous. But obviously when you get that fasting, that's what's really going to pull out that beautiful olive. Brandy, the millimeter on that is a 10mm on the middle with the Ottoman. Sizing band, fully finished. Janelle Adair gallery back. Love the olive. This is probably going to be one of the hottest picks, maybe besides the Paraiba that we have coming up. Now, the showstopper. The bracelet, everybody. We have 4 sizes set in our olive quartz and citrine. Wow, do these colors work together? And wow, do we have an extra special price for you? Okay. Janelle did 50% off rather than that 45. She bumped it up that extra 5%. So 50% off at new arrival drop. We haven't really done any show specials on these capsules. So extra special deal for you guys. This is going to cap out at $224 on the size 725. What's also great about these, pretty much this is going to be our best chance. Everything has more than one. Okay, so the 6.5 has 2, the 675 has 4, the 7 has 2, and the 725 has 4. That 725 is going to fit up to a 7.5. Okay, so you have your kaleidoscope buff top in that 8mm, and you have your citrine, 2 4mm. Love the luxury cable work, the silver work, and how easy this is to get on and off. Love the retention. Okay, capping out at $224, as low as $214. 50% off. This is a really big deal, but definitely your best chance at getting a capsule bracelet here. Okay, we are back. We're moving on. Again, we have mystics, we have natural gemstones. We kind of have everything coming in this capsule collection. That's why we wanted to start it off really strong this week. And you guys just really need to make sure to hang around for the whole week because, I mean, it's almost Valentine's Day. Okay, so make sure to stick around. We're going to be doing fun stuff. And also stick around this weekend. I mean, it's the Super Bowl. The Seahawks are in the Super Bowl. So, we're going to be doing some fun stuff. I just love that everyone's hanging out and spending some time with us. Shout out Lauren. Karen's complimenting your nail polish. So she's loving it. And then, okay. Everybody, hello. This is like the look. I love that you stacked the Starlight with the Paraíba. Holy smokes. Okay, let's break down the Starlight first because I'm gonna talk for an hour about these Paraíba cups. Like these are insane. These are insane. Okay, kicking it off, we have 2 sizes in our Starlight Mystic Topaz, and yes, those are Swiss Blue Topaz on the bookends. Wow, beautiful. Janelle, it's just, this is perfect for winter. Those blue tones out in the snow and I'm just excited. But stone specs here, okay? You have a round faceted in the Starlight Mist. Then you have a cushion square checkerboard in those Swiss Blue Topazes. One of each. The 6.5 at 198 and the 725 at 203, fitting up to a 775. Okay? 775. Wow. Now, probably some of the best work I think Janelle's done. And also, this is going to be a little bit different, okay? Because we were so limited on the stone and it's just so luxury, and there's like pretty much one of a lot of this, Janelle's placed everything in a perfect match on these Paraíba Chalcedonies. So how this is essentially going to work is they're going to be sold in bundles so that way you get your perfect match. Okay, so these won't be sold individually until I think there's only one ring that there was one extra one that doesn't have a perfect match. Once the bundle sells out, that ring will be made available. Okay, so these are all set in perfect matches. We'll kick off with the Paraíba Chalcedony bracelet. This is going to be tied to both these rings. So you can pick this bracelet, and then you have your choice between the Everlasting Light or the Everlasting Presence ring. Okay? One of each of these bracelets, 625, 675, 725, and an 8. She really designed these to be paired together again because she literally high graded all these and then matched bracelets and rings. So beautiful, beautiful. Your Paraíba Chalcedony, around 10 millimeter, and then you have your Rainbow Moonstones, no treatment, in the round cabochon, 4 millimeters. You get 2 of them. Fitting up to a 775. That's a size 8 bracelet, capping out at and I guess you know what? I'll give the bundle prices. I'll give the bundle prices for everybody because that's how they're gonna be. Brandy is asking, is the Paraíba Chalcedony dyed? Yes, they are dyed. They are dyed. From sourced from India, and they are dyed 10 millimeter round cabochons. All these chalcedonies. The bundle between the bracelet and the ring is going to cap out at 401. Okay? That's going to be the max price of the bundle, all the way down to 368 for both the bracelet and the ring. Lauren's showing off her Everlasting Light. That's in our 10 millimeter. So again, perfect match to the bracelet. We also have our Everlasting Presence ring that you can choose from. Love. Oh yeah, they're just stunning. I love when you get that light ring around it. It's so beautiful. Brandy is the carved only sold as set 2. All the Paraíbas will be sold as a set besides what will end up coming out is this next ring will show, because she had a couple left over that weren't perfect matches that once the perfect matches sell, they'll release afterwards. I'm checking any of my Sally, I'll get back to the Starlight and I'll be able to describe the color. Coming up next, this is our Everlasting Grace collection. This ring is the one that will be released after the bundles go. This bundle is going to top out at 413 for that size 8 bracelet. And there's only one size 8 bracelet. But the ring, Everlasting Cornerstone, sorry, it's our Everlasting Mercies ring. So pretty. We've sized up now, rather than 10 millimeters, these are 12 millimeter Paraíba Chalcedonies. So you're going to get an additional 2 millimeters. You can see that size difference there. Everyone's trying to like see the sneak peek. That's awesome. So next, the bracelet. So the bracelet that's going to be paired with it, it's going to be the same as the Praisiolite. You have that retention closure. You have the frangipanis. But really, I mean, the showstopper is the stone. You're just not going to see these Paraíbas paired. I'm so excited for this. So excited. And then we'll also kind of get a description there on the Starlight Mist for you, Sally, after when we finish out this last set, because holy smokes. But wow. Let me know in the chat what you guys are thinking of the Paraíbas. I'm super excited for these, especially because Janelle spent so much time on them. like pairing the stones, making sure that they were right, and then also some of them that weren't, they're gonna be in some stone bags. Okay, so we're gonna do some special stone bags after the capsules of anything that didn't work for like that didn't work out in the capsules. So those are gonna be like extra special, extra exclusive. But super excited on that. A little tease there. But let me see. Anybody who's in the chat here, we have Audrey Moore's joining us, Crystal Michaels, Michelle's here. What? Okay, man. I'm telling you, when Michelle goes on vacation, we just really can't get rid of her. I mean, I don't even. I don't know. I don't know what that's all about. Ola is that last bracelet a set. The Para Evas, how they're gonna work, okay, is a lot of them are like 1-to-1, okay? So they're all sold in sets until the set sells out. That way we can make sure that they go with their partner, okay? That way we know the ring and the bracelet go together. And then once that's all sold down and the sets are sold, then they'll be released individually. Okay? So because we can't, if essentially, if everybody gets the rings and then the bracelets are still there, then the perfect sets don't work. But yeah, so bundles first, and then the ones that left over that weren't like perfectly supposed to just be paired together, then those will be available for like individual purchase. Wow. Okay. This is like this is the collection. We saved it for the last bit. Okay. So this is a 3-piece bundle here. You have the ring, you have the pendant, and you have our countless mercies. I love so we did this in our reds last week. Now it's time for the blues. The bracelet's so luxury, but we're gonna kick it off with the pendant. Janelle paired the carved Sleeping Beauty with the carved Chalcedony with Sleeping Beauty turquoise. So pretty. It's also the carving on it. It's a flower. Okay, so I don't know if you guys are able to make it out with how our lighting's been this time, but it's a carved flower on the Paraiba Chalcedony, and then you have 2 4mm Sleeping Beauty turquoises. So, but man, also this silver work that she paired with this, I love the braiding paired with how she laid the cable design on the foundation and then built it up and then almost like put that braid as a crown. So stunning on the silver work. Love this piece. Fully finished gallery back. You have a very wide opening there to make sure we are capturing all the light so that way that carving really shows in the light also. We want that to show off. In total, here, there's 4 bundles. Okay? In total, there's 3 bundles. My bad. In total, there is 3 total bundles of the carving, and then they will be released individually. So you will get a shot at one of these. There's going to be 2 that will be released individually. Just so that way you guys know what's going on here. Yep, Ola says even with a touch of turquoise. So it's so delicate. Stone specs too. The rings in a 12mm, the pendant that's in a 14, which is going to match the bracelet. Okay, so you have your 12mm with the turquoises set on the side, but I really want to get to this bracelet. This bracelet, I think this is going to be a staple. this is a staple bracelet for Janelle. It's so luxurious. It's so easy to get on and off, and that double cable design. It's just it's everlasting, everlasting. So I love. So easy to get on, so easy to get off. I'm really curious if anybody in the chat has this in the green mother of pearl. If they have this, if they just picked this up last week with our red capsule drop, let me know. Love this style. Let me get the pricing to everybody. So the size 8, there's only one available in the size 8, the bracelet. That bundle is going to cap at $616 because, again, this is the 3-piece bundle. Once the bundles go, there will be a pendant and one bracelet available after when that all goes. Could we pull back in the mist as well? But I know we want everybody to be able to get their screenshots and everything.
Which one?
The
bracelet?
Yeah, can we pull the starlight? The starlight mist. I'm just getting back on because I have not been answering requests. So Sally's saying I can't really see the color on the starlight. Sorry. Let's describe the color. So the starlight there is that middle stone. We'll give it, Lauren, how's it coming through in person? Because I know how I would.
So I know I was trying to think how I would describe it. So this is very like the ones that are hugging it.
Yep.
That is a very like true blue, whereas this one in the middle, it's a little bit more muted, but it kind of reminds me of like a dark denim kind of vibe. So
that
it is
Japanese
still
denim.
like true to blue, but oh, the curtains are opening. But I don't know how.
So I know how I would describe it technically, right? So realistically, with it being a mystic, the reason why Janelle paired it with that Swiss blue is when you get the like chatoyance of it, like how like our aquamarines and everything, how they have that chatoyance, you like pull that light Swiss blue out of it, but it's going to sit. It's not a navy. It's going to sit that darker, it's like one step below a navy. So I think that denim kind of feel is a good description of it, but it's like literally almost if you have a dark denim with a light wash in it, right? Where you're able to pull the Swiss blues out in that sunlight, Sally. So you'll get. It's on a spectrum of sitting darker blue, and then we'll pop the light blue. I saw some of the pretty Chalcedony rings yesterday. Beautiful detail at Sarda. Let's see. Could we pull up the last bracelet of the Chalcedony? What you already got on. Ola's asking, is that last bracelet a set? This last bracelet will be a set besides one of them. It depends on how the bundles go, Ola. Oh, Michelle tried to call me to crash the party. That's who was calling me. Sorry, Michelle. I'm like, my video's on my phone. You should have just told me. Please. Okay. And okay, so they want a rerun of the Chalcedonies, of which rings go with which. So let's start here on that bracelet. This bracelet is going to go with our Everlasting Mercies. So that's our
is it the last one? This one?
Exactly. That's this one. So you're gonna get so it's going to be our Everlasting Mercies ring, which is also similar to the other rings that we're releasing here too. This is the same silver as the aquamarine and the same silver as the Praise Your Light. These two go together. So this is our Everlasting. our everlasting bundle. Both are in 12 millimeters. And then let's go to the carved sets. Be it the carved sets, these are going to be the easiest to identify because they're with Sleeping Beauty. So you're going to have our Sleeping Beauty with our Countless Miracles.
Sleeping
Yeah,
Beauty.
let's build it up. Boom. So we have our Sleeping Beauty and our carved paired with our 14 millimeter. You have the 14 millimeter in the bracelet, and then you have the 10 millimeter in the ring. That's our Sleeping Beauty pair. How many bundles available? Linda, there are 3 bundles in the carved. 3 bundles in the carved. And then in the on the next bundle there, we have a total of 9 bundles in that other pairing. 9 total bundles. We have 1 bundle available in a size 8 and 2 bundles available in the smallest size of 625. So definitely if you're gonna if you're on those 2 spectrums, make sure to go grab that matching pair. And then let's pull in, can you shed those, and we'll go to the Rainbow Moonstone bracelet.
Mm-hmm.
And so out of this Rainbow Moonstone bracelet, Linda, there is going to be 4 bundles. 4 bundles available. This last collection. So how Janelle was able to pair these is she was able to pair these with 2 different rings. So this bracelet will match with either 2 of these rings. So this first ring here on Lauren's pointer finger, that is the Everlasting Light, technically. And then we have the, I'm sorry, I got them backwards. That's the Everlasting Presence. And then on the middle finger, you have our Everlasting Light ring. Both in 10 millimeter, matching the 10 millimeter chalcedony. And then you have the complementary Rainbow Moonstones. Sizes on these bracelets, I'll go over it one more time. A 625 on the smallest, and there's only 1 bracelet in each size. A 625, a 675, a 725, and a size 8. That caps out at 401. Let me know if anybody has any questions. Nancy's asking over on YouTube, does the Starlight have any flashes of lilac and or teal? Lauren, if you can pull the Starlight Mist back in. The lilac, so when I'm thinking of lilac, I'm thinking of the lilac, like the lilac Rose de France mystics that we have. I would say no. But
I would say no as well. I don't think there's any teal either.
Yeah, I would say no, but what would be interesting is we'll pull this if this doesn't sell out, which I mean there's literally 2. But it'd be an interesting combination to see what the Starlight pulls if you have that lilac collection. And then any teal. If you're looking to pair this, it would complement well with that teal collection, the teal fluorite that we just released last week. I think the colors would complement each other, but no flashes of that beautiful teal color.
Mm-hmm.
No flashes. And then I see another question from Priscilla. She's asking prices on the carved. Okay, prices on the carved. Each bundle is going to be, the bundle will top at 616, and then it'll fall for the smallest size down to 594. Now remember, that is the 3 collection bundle on the carved. So you're going to be pulling this ring, you're going to be grabbing the pendant, and you're going to be grabbing that massive 14 millimeter with the Sleeping Beauty turquoise bracelet on that size 8. I'll go over the actual individual because I'm not exactly sure what size you are, Priscilla. 625 is going to be at $594. The 675 is going to be $599. The 725 is $605. And that size 8 is a 616. 616. Sweet. Okay, everybody. And also, I got to show it. This is everything here. You're going to see this also listed on the website. So you're going to see Lauren's awesome hand creatives there. That way, you can make sure you're getting the pairings that you want. We'll have our traditional photos there as well. But these will be the bundles that will be launching. And everybody, this launches 12 p.m. PST tomorrow. These are the capsules. Ooh, the right ring. Exactly, Nancy. Yep. Love these. Super limited. Everything's really limited. And I'd make sure if you're in the market for the earrings, make sure to grab the earrings. I was really surprised that last week we had 13 of the champagne mother of pearls. So that was really great. This week, not so lucky. The olive quartz and the Parisiolites, the very low quantity. And I'll be around also too on the inbox. I'll be watching it on Tuesday. That way, but make sure to be around. I'll also maybe do, you know what, guys? What I'll make sure to do is I'll make sure to post when we're releasing the individuals once the bundle sells out. Okay, so once we know the perfect matches have been paired there on the bundles, and then we just have like those 1 or 2 extra rings, then I'll make sure to let everybody know. So make sure to follow us on socials. Make sure to be subscribed to email and text. The Starter community, the Bali Babes. Make sure to be there. We're active in all those. And so excited for next week because coming up so soon, it's the Bali Babe's 6th birthday. So super excited to be celebrating that with you. We have some fun plans. We've been working with Amberly and man, oh man. But I think we need to show you guys a sneak peek. I think we need to show you a sneak peek on Lauren's right hand.
Oh, sorry, I had this on my tray.
Oh, should we tease that? Okay, here, guys. Let's tease this. We have Celestial Ballrite. It's incoming here very, very soon. Like, this is going to be the soonest you're ever going to see something teased here. We have our Celestial Ballrite and Peach Moonstone. Love this. We're also going to be showing this to you guys on Wednesday also. So make sure to stick around. I'll give further details on Wednesday. But wow. Also, we have a little request over on YouTube. In the Starter community, could Lauren post a picture of the Starlight middle piece with the Lilac Rose to France Mystics? Yeah, I'll get that written down and we'll I'm sure we'll be able to knock that out. But wow on these sneak peeks. Wow on these peach moonstones. I love the glitter that's in these. These are so yummy. And Ola is really wanting to get to that right hand. But let me tell you, we will also be showing this on Wednesday. So you guys are going to get double trouble on this. But wow, look at that pendant. The pendant, I think, is a standout. East to west pendant, so rare. Janelle just doesn't do that. Janelle rarely does these east to west pendants. And this silver work on it is crazy. It's so good. So good. Love the east to west ring. I agree as well. But and then the earrings to match, everybody, earrings to match the peach sunstones. Ola said, what's the Super Bowl? Is it Starter related? No. Super Bowl Sunday. It is like the championship to football, where people decide like to hit each other and everything. More teases coming here. We
These are
have.
all on my tray.
Are they really? Okay,
Yeah.
guys. You guys are getting the craziest sneak peek. Hello, Yellow Barrel Heart. Guys, um it's almost Valentine's Day. So of course we had to do something special. So make sure to be ready for these. We're gonna end it here and just show the right hand, okay, Lauren?
Okay,
So these
got
are
it.
gonna be the two last teases, and then this hello, more. This is coming. All this what you just saw is coming very soon. And let me tell you, it's not started soon. That is not started soon. Super excited for these. Love is in the air. Just it's Janelle really outdid herself. Roses. So if you already have existing roses, all new silver designs. Mother of pearl paired with the pearl. It's so good. And Brandy says, Amberly already told us, Joey. Oh, when this is launching. Okay. I was trying to keep it a secret. It's okay. All right. Everybody's ready. They're all ready for it. So we have the Love is in the Air collection. Super excited for this. And this is coming soon. I'll tell you it's coming before the 14th, is what I'll tell you guys. Coming before the 14th. All new silver design. All new heart design. Let me know which stone goes with the last bracelet. Hold on. I feel like my comments are late, so I'm just gonna go off of Abby's, but I'm not seeing anything that Abby's sending me. So guys, we're gonna wrap it up. That's our capsule debut for tomorrow. Pretty limited. We have our first time bundles. Honestly, you're not gonna see like the bundles like this. This isn't gonna be commonplace. I guess also, just to mention, not commonplace. Full eternity band on the hearts. Hello, wow, hearts on the side too. But all said, okay, saving for this. Yeah, this is stunning. Super pretty. Okay, everybody, coming soon. You have hearts. Janelle delivered. All right. We love you guys. Thank you so much for hanging with us. In February, we're going to kick it off really strong. And Lauren and I will be back, and Abby will be back on Wednesday. But I'll probably see you guys Tuesday. I'll do a little pop on and everything for the capsules and the para ebook because we're super excited for those. All right.